So it is just going to be the four of you guys tonight. So we will get started. So the way this works, Lewis, every week everyone picks a number 1 through 4 based on how they arrived. And so the other guys have already picked. So what that means for that is everyone gets like a gimmick. It's a little attribute to help you out throughout the game with points and everything. So yours is called reversal. So at any point during the game after a round, you could switch points with somebody after a round. So say after the first round you got 3 points and somebody got 20, and you say I want to use my reversal. We'll flip. They'll get those 3 points. You'll get 20.
Oh, fair enough.
And then I'll keep track of points and everything, so you don't have to do that. You'll just have to write down your answers. For most of them, you're just writing down, and then I go over them at the end. And then for a couple of them, you'll have to show the screen. So you'll just have to have that ready. And we do it. Probably take about like an hour 45 or so. Most of them are designed to go a little bit quicker tonight.
That's cool. No, so, I was going to say something. I totally forgot. All right, never mind. Oh yeah, are we PG? Like, am I allowed to swear or what? Like,
oh yeah. I mean, I put this on YouTube and everything, but
it doesn't edit.
I edit
cool.
rounds and everything. So
that's
you're
cool.
definitely gonna regret next week. He'll take care of it. He'll make it. But bad words are just fine. I don't know if you watched any of these. I completely lost it in the second week. He'll have a job, so that was good.
That's fair.
All right, so we'll get started with round 1. Round 1, you're going to number your board 1 through 10. So category 1, today is the 8th edition of Stay in Your House Trivia, and the 8th edition of the WWE In Your House pay-per-views was titled Beware of Dog. So with that said, category 1 tonight will be Stay in Your House 8, Beware of the Big Dog. This category will be 10 questions about Roman Reigns.
Awesome.
Number your boards 1 through 10.
So clever.
So I'll go through them. I'll read off the questions, and then at the end of them, I'll read the answers. Every answer in this round is worth up to 4 points. Okay, so the first question. Roman Reigns shared the cover of WWE 2K20 with a female superstar. Which one? Number 2, Roman never played in the NFL, but he was signed to 2 practice squads, one from the NFC and one from the AFC. You will need to name only one of these teams. So just name number 3. When Roman was in the FCW, he competed under a different name. What was that name? All right. Number 4. While in FCW, the only title that Roman held was the FCW tag team titles with Mike Dalton, who is known currently as who? This man is in NXT right now.
Oh shit, the Prodigy.
Hey, wow, check it out.
Look at that background, that collar.
That's the Adam Schefter background.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Kev?
His mic.
What's up, brother?
Oh, man.
I can't stay the whole time. I just wanted to come see you, sorry sons of bitches.
You're swearing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Here we go. Question number 5. Roman only had one match on NXT TV before his call-up, defeating this former NXT talent, who is now a huge standout in New Japan Pro Wrestling. All right, number 6. Roman Reigns has been the runner-up in the Royal Rumble a record 4 times. For 1 point each, name the 4 men he was runner-up to. All right, question 7. On Up, Up, Down, Down, every person who comes on the show has to have a nickname. For example, Roman uses the merchandise as his nickname. There was a wrestler that was released this year that used Roman Reigns as their nickname on a channel. Which wrestler was it? Number 8. Before Roman had the nickname, what WWE legend used to be called the Big Dog? Number 9. Roman Reigns was the number 1 ranked wrestler on the PWI 500 list 1 time in his career. What year was it? And then number 10. Roman has held the Universal, the Intercontinental, United States, and Tag Team titles all 1 time each. Of those 4 titles, which one did he hold the longest? Yeah. Okay, everybody good?
Yep.
All right, here are the answers. Number 1, share the cover with a female superstar. That's Becky Lynch. The every answer that's like a solo answer is 4 points. The only one that's worth one, the one about the Rumble, each one of those are worth 1 point each. Number 2, he never played in the NFL, but he was on 2 practice squads. That's the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. When he was in FCW, his name was Liaki.
Oh, of course he was.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mike, it's spelled Leakee.
Oh, I did not have that. I had Liaki. But
While he was in FCW, the only title he won was the tag titles with Mike Dalton, who's currently known as Tyler Breeze.
Wow, that was a guess.
Wow.
So
Answer.
this is actually a funny story. Yeah, it was. Breeze and Xavier Woods were a tag team, and they bought matching gear and everything. And in FCW, you had to work the merchandise stand. So Woods was working the merchandise stand one day, and then he looked up to the ring, and Roman and Tyler Breeze were winning the tag team titles. And so he was just freaking out. He's like, what the hell's going on? He's bought all this gear. Number 5, the only match in NXT against a former talent was CJ Parker, who's also known as Juice Robinson.
I knew it was him, I just couldn't think of his name. That's really annoying.
Number 6, he was runner-up 4 times to Batista, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre.
I forgot Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble. It's like that was that forgettable.
Up, up, down, down. Somebody uses Roman Reigns as their nickname. That was Rusev.
Oh.
Whenever he would play FIFA, he would call himself Roman Reigns because he never loses. Number 8, who else used to be called the Big Dog? That was The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Number 9, number 1 rank on PWI 500. That was 2016.
Oh, 17.
15.
Damn.
And then last one, he was the Universal Intercontinental US and Tag. The longest was the tag team titles.
Yes.
I would have taken it because I know.
Okay. Category 2, 3 points per correct answer. First thing you're going to do is you're going to write down 1 to 10. Or you're going to actually, write down 1 to 10, but leave it blank. And then on the side of that, you're going to write down a list of wrestlers right now. I'm going to give you the answers right now.
All right.
Okay, so the first one is Triple H and Stephanie. That's one answer together. Second one, Curtis Axel. Number 3, Trish Stratus.
Woo.
Cooked.
Sorry, it was Curtis Axel, was it?
Curtis Axel was 2. Number 3 was Trish Stratus. Number 4 was Edge and Beth Phoenix. Number 5 is Brock Lesnar. 6 is Chris Jericho. 7 is Kevin Owens. 8 is Randy Orton.
Sure.
Number 9 is Kofi Kingston.
Please.
Child.
And the last one is Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella.
Daniel Bryan and you.
Brie Bella.
And what was number 9?
Number 9 was Kofi.
Kofi?
Yes.
Kofi.
Okay, so category 2. This category is called Who's Your Daddy? In this category, I will read a list of children's names, and you will tell me who their parents are. So I'll read off the names of their kids, and then the names that I just gave you are going to be the answers.
I was going to say, man, this list is wild.
Yeah. All right. So
what was number 6 again? Sorry, I didn't catch number 6.
Jericho?
Jericho?
Jericho.
Yeah. Okay.
Jericho.
Sorry, I don't have them numbered.
All
right. The first set of kids is Alana and Brooklyn. And then the second group, second set of kids is Ash, Sierra, and Cheyenne. Third one is, there's 3 here, Aurora, Murphy, and Vaughn. Number 4, Birdie, and to be determined. Number 5, Brock, Blade, and Hoss. All right, the next one is Kai and Orion. The next one is Luke, Maya, Turk, and Duke. All right, the next one is Lyric and Ruby. Next up, Maximus and Madison. And the last one is Owen and Elodie. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I cover one of these on Instagram. So
To say, yeah, who do you follow on Instagram is what the category called.
All right, here are the answers. First one, Alana and Brooklyn. Those are Randy Orton's kids. I didn't want to put all of his stepsons too. That's
It's still four. It's four.
That threw me off. I would thought that whoever had the most, that was Orton.
It's 3 points. 3 points each. Second one, Ash, Sierra, and Cheyenne. That's Chris Jericho.
Oh.
CC and Shy are his twins, and then Ash is his son.
From Evil Dead.
Is that what it's from?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Third one, Aurora, Murphy, and Vaughn. Those belong to Triple H and Stephanie.
Aurora Woes.
Yeah.
I knew they had triplets, but I just didn't know their names. Well, they had 3 girls anyway, not triplets.
Yeah, 3 girls. Three girls, and Shane's got 3 boys. Birdie and To Be Determined, that's the Danielsons. Brian and Bree.
Yes, yes.
The next one, which I feel like everyone's going to get wrong, Brock, Blade, and Hoss is actually Curtis Axel.
yeah,
Nice.
let's
Nice.
go.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I
thought-
swear
I
he
was like,
said
Brock definitely named one after himself, but
I knew that you were throwing us off with that one.
Yeah, I thought, it's way too obvious.
But I now like Curtis Axel even more. He's going to AEW.
Next one, Kai and Orion. Those are Kofi Kingston's kids. The next one, Luke, Maya, Turk, and Duke. That's Brock Lesnar.
I should have known he'd name his kid Turk.
Those are some country boy names right there. Like,
Yeah.
like you grew up on a farm, didn't you?
I feel like Sable have been like, no, we're naming them something normal. Lyric and Ruby, those are Edge and Beth Phoenix's daughters.
Lyric is the one I remember.
yeah.
I thought Lyric
Maximus,
would have been. I thought Lyric would
Maximus
have been
and-
Jericho's.
oh, yeah, that's a good one. Maximus and Madison are Trish Stratus.
He did pretty good.
We did pretty well.
What the fuck? We got 6 of them right.
And the last one, Owen and Elodie are Kevin Owens.
Yes, Owens for
Owen.
Omar.
Pretty positive. Elodie is supposed to be after the Legion of Doom.
That's awesome.
I don't know if that. I read that somewhere. I don't know if it's true.
That's the best ever.
Sally had to hold his kids.
You did?
Lewis, you're going to notice, like,
Family movie
we
night.
played this so much that some of these questions are really out there.
It's
I'll give
hard
you
to
all
do just basic trivia at this point.
Yeah. I'm going to be the Ollie Davis of this quiz show, I can already tell.
That's that Winston.
Win-win.
You don't have to put anything up to shave or wax. Okay. Category 3 will be a timed round. Let me get the time.
All right,
left.
hey
You
guys,
You
I just
leaving?
came out to say hi. Sorry, got the run in, beat you guys down, and then I'm out. So see ya. Have a good
Be
night.
careful.
Yeah,
Bye,
everybody
guys.
can say
Bye,
it.
Leah. Bye, Colin.
Takes a real man with 6 points to say he'd beat us down.
Illusional heel.
Yeah.
All right. Category 3 is 3 points per correct answer. It's called Absurd List. This year at the 2020 Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar entered at number 1 and lasted for about a half an hour before being eliminated by Drew McIntyre, who entered at number 16. Before being eliminated, Brock threw out the first 13 men he came in contact with. For 3 points each, name the 13 men he eliminated from the Rumble. I'll give you 3 to 4 minutes.
You know, this was going to be my question last week, and I didn't look it up.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, I'm going to change it. This is almost it.
Instead of the Ascension one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, time. All right, so it's 3 points per correct answer. Just make a little mark, and then let me know what you got at the end. In order of how he eliminated them, or at least how they were, and how they entered. First one was
How many points each? Sorry.
each guy's 3 points, so you can get
Okay,
up to
thank you.
39 here. First one is Elias. Then it was Eric Rowan, Robert Roode, John Morrison,
Oh.
Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, Big E,
Yeah, I got
Cesaro,
Hmm.
Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, MVP,
Mm.
Keith Lee,
Oh,
and
of
Braun
course.
Strowman.
Oh man.
Thought he threw out
I think I blocked Nakamura being eliminated out of my mind. To be honest, I think I was like, I don't remember that. That never happened.
12.
12.
Ooh, big boy.
33.
Wolf.
I got 6, so that's times 3.
I
18,
missed
right? 12,
Robert Roode.
18.
What else did I miss?
I got 24.
Okay, 24.
3
Did you
points
miss
each,
any?
isn't it?
MVP Robert Roode is somebody else.
I think you only missed
That's
2
it.
if you got 33.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, the 3 points each, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so 18.
All right, cool. We'll move on to category 4. Category 4 is closest to the pin. So for this one, you're going to write your name, your answer on your board, and then it'll be 5 questions, one at a time, and then you just reveal to the screen all at once. Whoever's the closest, you can go over, so you don't have to be under. Closest to the actual number that we're looking for, we'll get the points. You get 3 points if you're correct, and an additional 2 points if you are dead on.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
For our stipulations, for mine, do I have to invoke it before I know what the category is?
No, you have to. You could either let me know before the category starts or after.
After the
Right
explanation?
no, right before I read the answers. So pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Take away the before the category starts. You have to let me know before I reveal the answers.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
make it easier. All right.
With
First.
my reversal one, do I just would it have to be a previous round? I would have to do it.
It would have to be right as the round ends. You say I want to reverse them. You can't go back on something and say like from the first round I want to switch points there.
Right. So I could have done it with the Royal Rumble one, but
You could have, yes.
I'll leave it for now.
Okay.
I feel a bit harsh stealing 50 points, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
It's a bit of a heel move. I don't want to do it.
The only round you cannot do that is for the 10th round. So the first 9 you could do it.
Don't be fooled by anyone's nice demeanor. This is a room full of heels right now. So.
Oh, no, now I got to be nice to him.
Just keep encouraging him, man.
The rest of you I got, though.
All right, first one. We're looking for the weight of the steel stairs as shown on a graphic just before TLC and stairs in 2014.
Yep.
Reveal. 400.
200.
You're gonna have to translate that. I don't know what that is. Translate.
Good point.
Forgot about that.
Lost in translation.
Like 150.
152. Thank you. Okay, so that's 150. Everybody else put it up because I don't know what else.
200.
200, Mike. 400.
I said 300.
Okay, Bob's closest. It's 275.
Oof.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Subscribers that Up Up Down Down has on YouTube. It's in the millions.
Yeah.
All right, flip. 9.89.
That's a 2.
Yes. It is 2.17. So who's close between Bob and Chris? Flip them back.
I was 2.85. It's really close.
You're 7 off or 0.68 off. Chris is 0.71 off. So yeah, it's Bob.
Last time I watched him, he only just broke 1 million. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember him just breaking 1 million. I know he's in 2 already.
Oh.
I believe in you, Xavier Woods. I said that you were about to be 10 million.
What's up, YouTube?
Number 3 in this category. The amount of times Triple H has had the longest match on a WrestleMania.
37.
37 out of 36. All right, let's flip. 9, 13, 6, and 4. Correct answer was 11. So Mike and Chris will share that.
Wow.
Shit.
Really?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Good job, Mike.
You too, Chris. Oh, wait, you're there.
Oh.
Wait.
No,
Wake up, man. Come on.
There we go.
No.
What's
Do
up?
we have the total manias he's been at? So like 20?
First one was 12. He wasn't on this year. He didn't wrestle at 23. So maybe like,
So basically half of the
20?
manias he's been on, he had the longest match.
yeah, 22. And
Oh my gosh.
most of them have been since 27. Yeah, pretty much since Sean retired.
It's like end of an era.
Yeah,
Both Undertaker matches. Ronda Rousey.
the Lesnar match, the
Lesnar
Daniel Bryan,
was
the
forever.
Bryan match, which everyone's fine with.
The Daniel Bryan match was really wow.
I
The
thought the
Sting-
Bryan matches were short.
Yeah.
They were quite short. I didn't realize that was the longest.
Yeah, the Sting match was the longest, but that was only 18 and a half minutes. That
Wow.
that Mania just flies by
Yeah.
because nothing's more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
That's a great
it's very well paced. Okay,
It's
the next one.
underrated.
The
Yeah.
Iron Man, he is. Jesus.
The amount of times Kane has won the worst feud of the year on Wrestling Observer newsletter. Everybody good? Flip. 3, 6, 4, and 6. Correct answer was 7. So Lewis and Chris will split those.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
7 times? He's
7
been in
times.
that many bad.
That's bad.
Wow.
I thought of Snitsky and Katie Vick off the
They
top.
counted his mayoral campaign.
There was the John Cena Embrace the Hate. I'll look them up.
Worse feuds that year.
I'll look them up during one of the
I'm
times.
sure there's worse feuds that year. I swear.
Yeah. And the last one, the success rate on Money in the Bank cash-ins, and this is a percentage. So how many times that somebody's cashed in that they've won the title? What percentage of the time have they won the title?
All right.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay, put up. 78, 87, 80, 85. Correct answer is 83. So I think Lewis takes those 2 off, yeah.
I remember them saying it was about 85. So
It was in the 80s. I remember them saying it.
Yeah.
I was thinking 4 out of 5.
Nice. So everyone got points there. Mike got 3. Chris, Bobby, and Lewis all got 6. All right. So that's
So
good.
reverse it and just make myself lose points. Or
Do you count blue?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? I think I missed
Do you
it.
count blue?
yeah, I mean, you guys, you're lucky because like in the UK we don't get any decent shows over here like at all. Apparently, Fighter Fest from AEW was meant to be in the UK this year, and
Yeah, I
obviously
saw
because
that.
of the situation, it's
Huh.
all gone.
Yeah.
So I'm absolutely gutted.
That's
Only decent show I've been able to go to is
Oh my
NXT
God.
Takeover Cardiff,
Hmm.
which was an awesome show. But
Yeah, that must have been fun.
What was
Which one?
it, 17 or 18 when they did the Chicago Money in the Bank thing? I can't remember.
18. Yeah.
We got 4 nights in a row around Money in the Bank. That was sick.
wow,
Yeah.
We got Takeover, Money in the Bank, and then Monday, Tuesday.
nice.
We just had that for Survivor Series, and by the
Yeah.
time we went to Raw, we were just out of energy. That was it.
Yeah.
The whole the top row, half of the top row is completely empty and tarped off because everybody gutted their money all for the pay-per-views and stuff. And nobody went to Raw. I mean, we went for free.
First
So.
night is awesome. Awesome.
All right. Scores right now. Lewis has 45. Bobby has 64. Mike's got 70. Chris has 90. All right. Category 5.
Cashing in.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
All right. 10 for 10 points. Who are you cashing in on?
I'm cashing in on Mike.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
Making my move.
taking my point.
Curveball. No problem. Hey, no problem. I'm gonna get a beer run real quick. Hey, what was the score? I know what I had. What do they have?
70, 64, 45.
So I go down by 10?
If he gets this right, he'll take 10 of your points. So he'll be at 74. You'll be at 60.
Oof.
So it's a 20-point swing.
So
Okay. Is this a board question?
This is so you're gonna like last week. I'm gonna give a minute. You guys are gonna write down the amounts that I tell you that to write down, and you'll get a point for each one. So whoever gets more correct here will win. If you guys tie, there'll be a tiebreaker. Okay. So I'll read the question. I'll give you guys a minute to answer it. Let me get the clock ready. All right. Money in the Bank cash-in question. On June 27, 2011, CM Punk delivered his now world-famous pipe bomb promo at the top of the ramp on Monday Night Raw. In that promo, he mentions 10 people by name. Name as many of those 10 people as you can.
Just started writing wrestlers' names.
Oh, just anybody you could think of.
Yeah, I mean, I have Macho Man and Stone Cold on my list.
He's wearing a Stone Cold shirt, but he does not
Yes.
say his name.
There you go.
Okay,
Ooh,
here
yeah.
are the people he actually says: John Cena, Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar, Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Fallon, Colt Cabana, and John Laurinaitis. You got 2, Bob?
Yep.
Hey, Cabana.
4? All right, you defend the title. Still champ.
I would have
I
had
had
5 on
Vince,
that.
Cena, Rock, and
5?
Hogan.
Vince and Colt.
Brock, Laurinaitis, Vince, Colt, Cena.
Hey,
Always
who asked
liked
you?
them the best.
Let me ask you. This was between us.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thanks, Chris.
So we'll go to category 5 right now. Category 5 is going to be 5 questions, so you can
So
number
you
your
know I
board.
did really well in that.
Yeah, Mike.
Number your board 1 to 5. Each answer is worth 4 points. The category is on this day in history. In this category, I'll be asking you questions about events that happened on June 5th in the history of professional wrestling world. There are only 5 questions in this category. You can get up to 4 on each one. First question. On June 5th, 2000, Eric Bischoff won his only WCW championship title after he defeated Terry Funk with the help of Big Vito and Johnny the Bull to win what title? Number 2, also in 2000, over on Monday Night Raw, the team of Edge, Christian, and Kurt Angle teamed up to defeat Chris Jericho and the Dudley Boys in a 6-man tag. After the match, the Dudleys got a little revenge when they put what member of that heel team through a table? So Edge, Christian, and Kurt Angle, one of them got put through a table after the match. Which one? Number 3, also on Raw, Triple H defended his WWF Championship in the main event of the evening against The Rock, who won a number 1 contenders triple threat match earlier in the night. For 2 points each, name the other 2 men The Rock beat in that match.
This was 2000.
Number 4, Mike Bucci was born on this day in 1972. Bucci is better known in the WWE for his run in the early 2000s in this fitness guru gimmick. What was his name?
Thank you for the help.
No problem. All right, number 5. On June 5th, 1987, the WWF ran a house show at the Rosemont Horizon where Hulk Hogan won in the main event of the evening, defeating the Intercontinental Champion. However, that man did not bring out the IC title with him because his title victory had been taped 3 days earlier and wouldn't air until June 13th. Who was Hogan's opponent on this night? All right, everybody good?
Yes.
Okay. First question, June 5th, Eric Bischoff won a title. That was the WCW Hardcore title. That's 4 points. All these answers are 4 points. Number 2, also in 2000, team of Edge, Christian, and Kane won, and then one got put through a table. That was Kurt Angle. This one, 2 points each for these answers. The Rock won a triple threat against The Undertaker and Kane.
Oh,
But Hurricane and Mankind, could you imagine that triple threat?
So if you
I
got
thought
both,
for sure Taker was hurt, but this was after Mania. I'm just thinking before Mania.
yeah, definitely.
Damn it.
Did you get Kane?
No.
Oh, number 4, Mike Bucci was born on this day in 1972. His fitness guru gimmick, that's Simon Dean. It's a rib on Dean Malenko. It's his real name backwards or flipped.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what I was going to try to make the question, but I was like, it's way too obvious that like the wording of it was like, you'll just know it's Dean Malenko. The last one, June 5th, the IC champion at the time was the Honky Tonk Man. Didn't have the title yet.
Was that the beginning of his run?
Yeah, it was 3 days after, but he couldn't go out there because obviously on TV, it was still Ricky Steamboat.
It's 3 points each, yeah?
4 points each.
It was before Mania.
So I just got 4. That's it. I was
Ten.
going down 5.
How
I
much?
had 6.
8.
What'd you say about 10? Okay.
10.
Did you get one of Taker and Kane?
I did.
Okay, same with Chris. Okay.
Got
I
taken.
I was wondering where that math came from.
Yeah, I got Kane.
use my gimmick. the reverse thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've already got 4 points. So just
Who do you want to flip with?
sorry, Robert, I'm gonna have to flip with you, mate. You got more. You got more points. I just gotta get the points. I need to get back in the game here.
Smart move.
Good strategy.
sorry.
Solid
I'm sorry.
strategy.
I'm
Solid
sorry.
strategy.
You know what? Honestly, it's an honor. I'm usually so far back that none of this shit matters. Because we usually
I
play
like that both gimmicks have backfired on you.
Right. The problem is we usually play with these other two jabronis, and like they're forever behind me, and I'm forever behind these guys.
It's true. No, it's true.
Like you and I are close enough to where you're like, oh fuck him, I gotta take his point.
In all fairness, Bob is usually toward the top of the pack. So
Like the top of the middle.
I complimented you the other day. I said I didn't realize that you knew so much about the last 20 years of wrestling, and I'm impressed.
Hung in there. There was one chance. I had one chance, and we squandered it.
Category 6, 2 points per correct answer. This is this week's top 10. Okay, so the way this works, Lewis, I'm going to give you 10 names, alphabetical order. You're going to write them down, and then you're going to put them in order of how you think they answer to the category. So you'll write down the 10 names. I'll tell you what the category is, and then you'll write it out to who you think has the most, down to the least of 1 through 10. So
I have a question. If I were to use my category and were to partner with Mike, would both of his answers count for me?
yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Wow. Really?
We're gonna wait it out. Let's do this. Let's write it down first and go with that.
Yeah, wait till you get to hear everything. In this week's top
He's gonna
10,
throw it.
I'm going to put the same guy in.
I
every
got
spot.
0 points this round.
In this week's top 10, you'll be reordering the wrestlers who have the most career wins on Monday Night Raw. I will give you the list, and then you'll have 3 minutes to reorder that. Here are the wrestlers in alphabetical order. The Big Show, Chris Jericho, Jeff Hardy, John Cena, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, Sheamus, and Triple H. One. All right.
I'm going to invoke it. I'm gonna go with Mike.
Okay. So just mark them as they are for now, and then we'll go back and change add points to each other.
Including the ones as well. The number, not just the number twos, number ones. Or
Yeah, it'll be kind of hard, but we'll figure it out.
This is
Well, I
Korea.
get it.
Sorry, I was going to say
Go ahead.
it's Korea victories, right? I should have asked this before. I didn't remember this, but
Career victories on Monday Night Raw only.
it's not percentages or anything like that. It's actual numbers of wins. Yeah, it's what,
Yeah.
Raw number.
that's
you-
what I thought it
did you-
was. Yeah,
Did you put a number, the amount, or did you put them in order of by like ranking?
I put them in order. I just want to
Okay.
sure if it was win-loss ratio percentage.
Oh no, just wins, just
overall.
wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Just double checking.
Wait, quick question. Two
Yes.
questions. Number one, is it if you get it correct in the right spot, it's how many points?
2,
And if it's an adjacent spot, it's 1.
1, correct.
All right. And do I get his points as well, or does he just take my points?
Been pulling so
Yeah,
hard.
you get his points as well. So
we get the same thing.
you get the same amount of points. Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, Mike, you now have a third list to go with you. So
Got it.
okay, here the reverse order. Number 10 with 136 is Jeff Hardy.
Hey, you're going.
Got that at 1.
Number 9 with 138 is Shawn Michaels. Number 8 with 142 is Kofi Kingston.
Got that.
2.
Number 7, 158 is Sheamus.
Oh, shit, nice job.
Number 6 with 161 is The Big Show. Number 5 with 189 is Triple H. Number 4 with 193 is Chris Jericho.
No.
I'm Right. They're all.
Number 3 with 202 is Randy Orton.
So I get a point on each of these.
Maybe.
Number 2 with 214 is Kane. And number 1 with 248 is John Cena.
Got it right.
Had to be John, obviously.
So I'll do Lewis and Bob. Lewis, what'd you get?
You got
And
Hmm.
so 1 I had spot on, and then 2 I had adjacent. So
So 4 points.
4 points, yeah.
Bob, what did you get?
10.
Oh, okay. Did you get like the first 4 right or something?
They were all either a +1 or a +2.
Nice, good job.
Like I had Hardy and Sean backwards, and then I got Kofi and Sheamus.
Okay, Chris, what did you get?
I got 2, 3, 5.
Okay, Mike, what did you get on the 2?
15.
Not good.
Wow.
I grossly underestimated Kofi, and I grossly overestimated Sean. That's my issue.
Oh, okay.
It
I
completely threw me
overestimated.
off.
Yeah.
I know Sean had like a 5-year hiatus, but his
I
win-loss
had, like,
ratio was really
So
high.
I think the easiest way to do this, because there's so much with the adjacents and everything, is just to combine your guys' points and then you both get 20. That's the only thing I could think of for this one. Because it'd be way okay, the next category is category 7 is 3 points per correct answer. This is called photo combinations. In this category, I'll share my screen and you will number your board 1 to 10. The way this category works is that you will see a series of photos that will combine together to create someone from the wrestling world name. For example, if you saw a photo of a stack of gold next to another pile of dust, it will be gold and dust, so gold dust. Each photo will play for 15 to 30 seconds, and if you need it replayed afterwards, we could do that. So I will share my screen.
Hey, Mike, remember the terrible one we saw?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I hope this is it. I don't think it is. But
5%.
There's a name for these kind of puzzles, right?
Yes, and I can't think of what it's called. There's a proper name for it, and I have no clue.
Pictogram? No. Oh.
Let me share. My host mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, everybody see that?
Just background, got it. My favorite wrestler.
All right, so it's about 3.5 minutes long. I'll hit play. There's no sound to it or anything. I think probably you guys should probably mute yourselves really quick, just because if you're going to like sound them out loud, you're not giving away answers. So I'll actually just do it for whoever's not. Okay, everyone's muted right now. Okay, we'll get started.
Okay.
Some of those, when it hits you, you're like, "Oh shit!" And other ones, nah.
I'm interested in a couple of these.
Oh yeah.
All right, first one. That was the Road Dog.
Oh, you didn't know?
3 points each. Number 2 was Walter.
Yeah, that one's great.
That's good.
That was
like,
pretty
what?
well.
I go, what's a walnut tear? Oh my
I kept
god.
thinking China constantly. Thinking China.
Oh yeah, think about that.
China? Yeah, I thought China for a second.
Number 3 was Jim Ross.
Oh god.
Number 4 was Rob Van Dam.
I was going to do that, and I realized I'm muted, but you can still see me, so I was going to give it away.
Number 5 was Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Oh.
Number 6 was Jonathan Coachman. John Coachman, but I figured the Coachman part would make it easy. Number 7 was Scarlett Bordeaux.
Scarlet. Oh.
Scarlet Boar.
Or oh.
Definitely expecting Tyler to be here.
Yes. Number 8 is Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh.
Oh,
I
that
thought
was
it
really what
was
I
Jungle Boy.
He's the whole.
Ah,
I was like Jungle Boy and who else?
He's the whole
I knew it was Flair, but I was like, it's not Rick, so I just wrote Charlotte. I was like, maybe I don't get it.
Number 9 was Tyler Breeze.
Your favorite answer to trivia.
Like the,
Tyler Breeze and the Hooligans.
Yeah.
Tyler Bates is somebody too, right?
yeah, I put Tyler
Yeah,
Bates,
he's a British wrestler.
That's
Yeah,
why I thought it was at
Bates.
first because of the tie and then the bait.
Yeah, Tyler
Oh
Bates.
yeah. Okay. Well, that
So I said that and I go, but there's something else, and I'm like,
Yeah.
there's Tyler.
I didn't even
Breeze,
think
okay.
about that. So the
Yeah, 'cause
thing
I was-
that's called a lure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the tie allure.
That's
and
what I
that was
figured
the
out later
Breeze.
on. Yeah.
Oh,
And then the last one, CM Punk.
Yeah.
I figured the Punk part of it was so easy that the first part was so hard. I was like, it
How
can't.
was it? C?
So C, so that's Emily Blunt. So it's the M with the minus, and then it was I love you, but it was ILY. So if you got the Emily minus ILY is M. CM Punk.
Oh.
breaking my mind.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Really hard.
I'm glad
You're
a couple
stupid.
of them stumped people. So I wasn't sure.
I'm
So
glad you couldn't hear me for
Madison
9.
Ring.
'Cause I was, for 9, I was singing na 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 Tyler Bates. So I would have, if I got that wrong. Like,
okay, so those were 3 points each.
21.
yeah, 21 as well.
24.
Nice.
I was like, this is
18.
my round.
CM Punk. There's no way I would have got that.
I was looking at that.
You
page,
probably
but-
would have needed like a couple minutes on that one. 30
Like
seconds.
danger.
30
No
seconds is a
enter
while,
danger.
but
like,
They
really?
play that in Seen It. That's where I was thinking of. I can't remember what they call it in Seen It when they do it with movie titles.
yes, that's right. Yeah, that's where I got it from. They usually put like plus signs and thing. I was like, that's too many pluses. I don't want to get like too complicated with it.
Over here
Did
in
you
the
make
UK,
them?
they have it.
Yeah, I made those up.
Over here in the UK, they got a quiz show called Only Connect, and it's pretty much that, but it's like very complicated, like
Really?
Oxford stuff. That
I was
have no
like-
clue what this is.
I was thinking outside the box with Scarlet Bordeaux. I was like, hog flower, hornswoggle.
All right, here, category 8, 1 point per correct answer. This is Bracket Busters. Just like we did last week with WrestleMania 4's WWF title tournament, this week we'll be doing another 16-man tournament. You'll need to write down the 16 men from round 1, 8 men from round 2, 4 men from the semis, and 2 men from the finals, and then also the winner, so you can get up to 31 points in this category.
Can I get my gimmick back?
If you have the wrestler, but not under the correct gimmick, you will still get a point. So if you put them by another name that they've gone by, that's fine. The tournament we are going to be doing is the 1998 Brawl for All tournament.
Oh my god.
So there's 16 in the first round, 8 in the second, 4 in the semis, 2 in the finals, and then who won it.
Do
You
we
don't
need
need the
the
matchup.
actual matchups or no?
No, just write down 16 names and then 8 names, 4, 2, 1. I'll give you guys 4 minutes. About 20 seconds.
I'm good. I've got 4. I can't think of anyone else. So. Okay, remember how it ends, and that's literally it. Roll for all.
Just make sure if you know who wins it, just make sure you have them in each round,
Okay.
not just the first round.
All right. I just put down 4 names. Okay.
Yeah. So if you think you know the winner, just put him in every round. About 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right. So this one, it's every one you get right is 1 point, up to 31 points. First round was Steve Blackman, Mark Merrow, Mark Canterbury, who's also Henry O. Godwin, Bradshaw.
You still get a point for that, Henry?
Yes, if you put Henry O. Godwin, you still get a point. Next, Bradshaw, JBL, obviously. Then Brackus, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Savio Vega, Darren Drozdoff, Road Warrior Hawk, Bart Gunn, Bob Holly, Quebecer Pierre, it's also known as PCO, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, The Godfather, Dan Severn, 8 Ball, who's Ron Harris, and then Scorpio, who's Flash Funk.
I put Godfather
One
down. I wasn't
point,
sure if it was that gimmick. I thought you'd be able to get some gimmick.
Yeah, those are all the point. Then second round was Mark Merrow, Bradshaw, Savio Vega, Draz, Bart Gunn, Steve Williams, The Godfather, and Scorpio. Then the semifinals were Bradshaw, Draz, Bart Gunn, and The Godfather. In the finals was Bradshaw against Bart Gunn, and Bart Gunn won. Category 9, you're going to write down 2 lists and then connect the list. This one is category 9, 2 points per correct answer. This is the name game. This category, I'll give you the questions and the answers. I'll give you 10 wrestlers and 10 real names, and you'll need to draw a line to match them up together. Each correct match will get you 2 points, up to 20 points in this category. So the wrestlers on the left, you can write those down right now. Bailey, Billy Kay, Carmella, Liv Morgan.
Oh, I am screwed.
Yep. Yep.
Liz, do we get the subtitles for Liv?
So when you close captioning, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you said that a couple weeks ago, and I was super confused by what you meant. But I
Oh, yeah,
you said
because
Artem.
they caption her on Diva sometimes.
Yeah. Sorry. After Liv Morgan was Mia Yim. I don't know if you guys got that.
Oh man, that's not her name.
Oh, yikes. Edit that one out.
It's not bad. Peyton Royce,
Wrong that.
Rhea Ripley,
Oh man.
Ruby Riott,
Oh, Big Show's hair.
Sasha Banks,
We're not done?
and Sonya Deville. Deville's the last one.
Off the top of my head, I know
Hold on.
There are about 9 girls on this list that I did not know that wasn't the
one that
real.
I can easily give you.
There's nothing wrong with my Mia
Who's
Yim
after Sasha
comment.
Banks?
YouTube, vote on that.
I'll know her.
Sasha Banks is Sonya Deville. Now I will give you the real names.
By the way, I am still stoked that we have a viewer who's playing with us right now. This is the best ever. So give me the win.
Real names: Cassandra Arneal.
Oh man.
Last name is Arneill.
Is it Cassandra with a K or a C?
It's a C.
Thank you.
Ooh, curveball.
Oh,
Next one, Daria Baronato.
jeez.
That's the only one I know.
You know that one?
Demi Bennett.
Terry Burnett.
Next one is Dory Prang.
Dory what?
Prang. Prange.
Funk. Funk.
What?
Dory Funk.
I got you.
Oh, gotcha.
Dory Crane.
Next one is Gianna Daddio.
Dead.
It's her up, down nickname. Next one is Jessie McKay.
Pretty sure so much hair.
Next one is Leah Van Dale.
That's the line.
Leah Van Dale, did you say?
Yes. Next is Mercedes Kaesner Varnado.
Yes.
Then Pamela Martinez. And the last one is Stephanie Bell. All right, here are the answers. Two each. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Check.
You didn't get the
No, three each. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah,
It's
three
just
each.
Mhm.
First one, Bailey is Pamela Martinez.
Ching. Matter.
I'm done. See ya.
Sasha is Mercedes Kaesner Varnado. Liv Morgan is Gianna Daddio.
Good job.
Oh, I knew that one as well.
Put this one down first.
For some reason I put Kamala though.
Peyton Royce is Cassandra Arneal.
Okay, babe.
Arneal is Ty Dillinger's real last name. Ruby Riott is Dory Prang.
Damn.
Billy Kay is Jessie McKay.
Nice. Thanks for giving us a layup.
Yeah, I noticed that after. Carmella is Leah Van Dale.
Oh, there was a Jabba.
Paul. Sonia Deville is Dario Baronato. Did she go by Daria on Total Divas?
Nah, she goes by Sonya.
Yeah, we've just heard that name. Like I swear I heard the name a bunch of
They
times.
do
though.
sometimes say it.
Rhea Ripley is Demi Bennett.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's my girl.
And Mia Yim is Stephanie Bell. Final round. Category 10. 10 points for first. We'll go 10 for first, 6 for second, 4 and 2 for last. Survivor
What's the
Series.
current score?
Oh, yeah, shit. Give me one
No
minute.
contention.
What did you say?
Can I win this? Let's go. Come back.
You can get a lot of points in this round, my friend.
Oh,
So
boy,
this is-
Mike, the big comeback.
This is just like Quizlemania, where it's the last round they always do.
Our survival
They
is
take
the
turns.
people who know the most.
Yeah.
about something.
I just call it
Yeah.
Survivor Series.
Makes
Give
more
me
sense.
1 minute to calculate the scores. Actually, while I'm doing this, the first category is going to be United States Champions. This is WWE only. This is every United States champion since the title came back. I did count so when WCW came to WWE during the invasion, there's a couple guys that win the title during that time. I counted those guys, but nobody from before WCW closed.
That's a question mark.
I don't know if I know who the current U.S. champion is.
No, the old ones. There's about, I think there's exactly 50.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll give you about 15 more seconds.
Once I, like,
Order we'll go in will be Lewis will be first, then Bob, then Mike, then Chris. The scores right now, Lewis has 103. Bobby's got 123. Mike's got 164.
Oh,
And Chris
boy.
has 176.
Come back, Saul. Let's go.
So there's
Lewis, hang it
there's
on.
4 of these, so possible 40 points.
He won it because it's the.
All right.
Yeah, it's
We are going to get started. So Lewis, you're going to get us started. So you can go ahead.
Okay, so the current US champion, Apollo Crews. Or Apollo.
Correct. Bob?
Andrade.
Correct. Mike?
Booker T, sucker.
Correct. Chris?
KO.
Correct.
Kevin Owens.
Yep. Lewis?
Jericho.
Correct. Bobby?
Seth Rollins.
Mike?
Chris Benoit.
Correct. Chris?
John Cena.
Correct. Lewis?
Dean Ambrose.
Mm-hmm. Bobby?
Kofi Kingston.
Mike?
JBL.
Chris?
AJ Styles.
Lewis?
Sin Cara.
Who was that?
Oh, Kalisto, sorry. I meant to say Kalisto.
That's fine. Kalisto.
Kalisto.
Bobby?
Rusev.
Jesus. Mike?
Cesaro.
Correct. Chris?
Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm. Lewis?
Alberto Del Rio.
Bobby?
Sheamus.
Mm-hmm. Mike?
Orlando Bloom.
Incorrect.
He never held the title?
That's not his name.
Not Bloom. Orlando Jordan. You know what I'm... Come on.
Okay.
In the cabinet.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna let it go. I'll leave this on. I'll leave the fight over to the guys who might win. So, if Chris says it's okay, I'm okay.
Chris?
It's all right. Let him have it. It's fine.
Chris said okay.
No, I'm not going to take it because if I end up winning, then it's going to be a...
You named an actor, so that was close.
It's going to be a shit stain.
I'm not.
Something child. I don't know.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Chris.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Lewis?
Edge.
Yes. He's one of the guys that won the WCW one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Bobby?
Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm. Mike?
Big Show.
Mm-hmm. Chris?
Jeff Hardy.
Lewis?
Test.
Test never won it.
Nah,
He was
I thought
IC
it
champ during that time.
WCW. Ah, never mind.
So you get 2 points for there. Bobby?
The Miz.
Correct. Mike?
Kurt Angle.
Yes. Chris? Sorry.
Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm. Bobby?
Dolph Ziggler.
Mike?
Cody Rhodes.
Never won it.
Okay.
Chris?
Eddie Guerrero.
Yes. Bob?
Big E.
Never won it. Chris?
John Morrison.
No, never won it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Next category is current champions in the WWE. This is Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and NXT UK.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
The Cruiserweight interim, does that count?
They're both on there. About 10 more seconds, then we'll get started, Bob.
Got it.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Bobby.
Do you want Bailey?
Mike.
Can you say her twice?
Sasha.
Correct. Chris?
Only because it's funny. Apollo Crews.
Lewis?
Drew McIntyre.
Bobby?
Adam Cole.
Bye-bye. Mike?
Asuka.
Mm-hmm. Chris?
Braun.
Say it again. You kind of broke
Braun
up.
Strowman.
Thank you. Okay.
Totally agree with that one.
Chris? Lewis?
Charlotte Flair. Woo.
Correct. Bobby?
Bailey.
You said that already.
She's
Somebody said it.
double.
Okay.
Is it called double?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, we'll count
Yeah,
it.
it's
Two separate
fine.
titles. Yeah,
It's
two
fine.
separate titles.
we're counting spot. Okay.
Mike?
Is his name Eichner? Fabian Eichner?
Yes, Fabian Eichner. Correct.
Yeah, that's the one I remember too.
I can't remember the other guy's name.
Yeah, that's just that's the one I remembered. I don't remember the other one. Son of a bitch.
Sorry, Chris.
Keith Lee.
hopefully not for much longer. Lewis.
Sunday. Favorite.
So we're counting tonight's title change, so that would be
Yes.
Sasha Banks, right?
Already said.
That or
Oh, so I thought you said Bailey. Okay, sorry. Walter.
Walter's correct.
Only fitting.
Walter. Bobby.
Kofi.
Correct. Mike.
Jordan Devlin Blitz.
You got it right. You got it right. Everything was right about that. Chris.
Biggie.
Biggie's correct. Lewis.
Kingston.
Who's that?
Kofi?
Kofi was said.
Obviously.
Oh, Kofi was. Sorry,
So so for that you'll just get 2 points since you repeated an answer.
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
But no, it's cool. Bailey. I'm sorry, Bobby.
Montez Ford.
Correct. Mike.
Oh wow.
I'm literally out of names after these two. That's all I got.
Angelo Dawkins.
Correct. I figured like no one knew his name. Chris.
Hard truth.
Correct.
Yeah, don't forget.
Wow.
24.
Bobby. There's 6
El
names
Hijo de
left.
Fantasma.
Correct.
Oh shit!
Who?
Yeah.
El
It took me
Hijo
a
del
second to
Fantasma.
remember him.
Chris. Oh no, sorry. Mike.
Fabian
There's-
Eisner and
Oof. There's 5 names left.
The truth.
Oh.
Damian Bennett.
Fabian Eichner and Fabian Bennett. I like it. Fabians.
Correct. Mike, it's 4. Chris.
I'm out.
Okay. Bob, do you know any more?
I'm out of guys. I literally ran on my list.
Okay, so you guys will all tie for that one. The next one, Mike will start. We'll go Mike, Chris, Lewis, Bob. Since this weekend's NXT TakeOver, this is NXT TakeOver subtitles.
Ooh.
So anything that a takeover is called, like a city, cities count. And here's my clarification for this. There's 2 cities that they count by a number, like WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4. That 2 cities have that where they count the number that they've been there in the name.
Right.
So that's the only time that will. So if the answer were, I'm trying to give an example.
Atlanta.
Huh?
Atlanta.
Say if it was Atlanta and Atlanta did Atlanta 1 and Atlanta 2, I will accept Atlanta 1 and Atlanta 2. Okay?
Yeah.
So Mike, you're going to get started.
All right. Let's say War Games.
Correct. So War Games is out, even though there's been multiple. War Games is out.
Got it.
Chris, yeah.
NXT in your house.
Correct. Lewis.
Portland.
Correct. Bobby.
Chicago.
Correct. Mike.
Dallas.
Correct. Watch that today. Chris.
Brooklyn.
Correct. Lewis.
London.
Correct. Bobby.
New Orleans.
Correct. Mike.
Toronto.
Correct. So Toronto, they've done twice, but that does not have a Toronto and Toronto 2. So Toronto's out. So that was the clarification for that one. Chris.
Orlando.
Yep. Lewis.
Brooklyn 2.
Correct. Bobby.
Brooklyn 3.
Correct. Mike.
Philly.
Correct. Chris.
Chicago 2.
Correct. Lewis.
25.
25. Correct. Bobby.
Phoenix.
Correct. Mike.
Oh, third.
Austin.
Incorrect. Chris.
NXT Battle of the Brands.
Incorrect.
Okay, I know what I'm thinking of, but
Lewis.
Phoenix.
Already said. Bobby.
Our Evolution.
Correct.
what's the one this
When
past
Worlds
January?
Collide.
What's that?
When Worlds Collide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not a takeover though. So
Anyone to count.
Oh, it's not.
no, it's not. It's a network special.
Network.
Arrival. As soon as you said that one, that just triggered a load in my head. Edge
What'd
the
you say, Mike?
line.
Yeah.
How did the scores work for that?
So you, Lewis, and Chris all got 2 points. Bob got 10.
The only elimination chambers I've ever won are 2 NXT ones. That's it. I won the title, reverse chronology, and then the takeovers.
So the ones you guys missed, Takeover Brooklyn 4, The End, Fatal 4-Way, New York, Bob said our Evolution, right? Yeah. Respect, Rival, San Antonio, the first ever Takeover, and then Unstoppable.
I knew there was another Texas city.
So we could have rolled with Brooklyn for a while.
Yeah, one more here.
Could have said, yeah, just take over.
All
That's
right.
the first.
The last category of the night will be Undertaker WrestleMania opponents, reverse chronological order.
Okay,
Just
you gotta give us time here.
Starting with the most recent and going backwards. Okay.
They're fine.
Chris, WrestleMania 36.
AJ Styles.
Correct. Lewis, WrestleMania 34.
Cena?
Correct. Bob, WrestleMania 33.
Roman Reigns.
Correct. Mike, WrestleMania 32.
Shane McMahon.
Correct. Chris, WrestleMania 31.
Bray Wyatt.
Mm-hmm. Bob, or I'm sorry, Lewis, WrestleMania 29. I'm sorry,
No,
WrestleMania,
no, 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 no.
WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania
I was
30.
going to say, I'm sure this is 30. Yeah, fuck.
30. Yes. Bob, WrestleMania 29.
CM Punk.
Correct. Mike, WrestleMania 28.
Triple H.
Mm-hmm. Chris, WrestleMania 27.
Triple H.
Correct. Lewis, WrestleMania 26.
Shawn Michaels.
Correct. Bob, WrestleMania 25.
Shawn Michaels.
Correct. Mike, WrestleMania 24.
Edge.
Mm-hmm. Chris, WrestleMania 23.
Randy Orton?
Incorrect.
No. Okay.
Lewis, WrestleMania 23.
Batista?
Yes. Batista, yes.
Oh, yes.
Bob, WrestleMania 22.
Mark Henry.
Mm-hmm. Mike, WrestleMania 21.
Orton.
Mm.
Lewis, WrestleMania 20.
Oh. Kane.
Correct. Bobby, WrestleMania 19.
Oh, you couldn't get to me 18, you dick. I just watched it. Triple H.
Incorrect. Mike, WrestleMania 19.
Big Show and A-Train.
Correct.
Jesus.
Lewis, WrestleMania 18.
Oh, Ric Flair?
Correct.
Woo! That was a total guess.
Mike, WrestleMania 17.
Triple H.
Correct. Lewis, WrestleMania 15.
Kane again?
Incorrect. Mike, WrestleMania 15.
Oh.
Rock, Foley, and Show.
Incorrect. The Big Show. Or Big Boss Man.
Oh, of course it was.
You're
Wait,
thinking
which WrestleMania are we on?
15.
15.
Oh, fuck. I thought you...
He didn't wrestle him at 16. All right.
Feel
Final,
free to come back.
final
I don't
scores
know
for
if
the
I do
night.
Oh,
Oh, really quick. Final scores. Fourth place, Lewis with 117. Actually, fifth place, Kevin. He got 21.
There you go.
Fourth place,
I'll
Lewis,
take it.
117. Third place, Bobby, 151. Second place, Mike with 184. Chris, the winner this week, with 194.
10
Alrighty, well, we'll do this again next week.
A pleasure.
And thank you very much for doing
Take
this.
care, man. Good
I'll be in
meeting
touch.
Not dude.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you
Hey,
too.
bro.
Meet you,
See
man.
you, Lewis.
See
See
ya.
you guys.
This is your awkward goodbye now before you try to figure it out.
You don't know what you're putting to press, so you're there for another minute.
See you guys.
Take it easy,
See ya.
guys.
Hey, Lewis. Good meeting, brother. Ciao.